Hi Aries, welcome to How I Love Tarot. This is your November 2021 to the end of December 2021 money, career and finance reading. Here I have your present position, and because this reading is going all the way to the end of December, this present position is usually what I ask you to validate the reading with. If this present position doesn't make sense to you, one or two things may be happening. One, totally not your reading. Or two, you may be looking at the reading too early and these things have not played themselves out yet. So if this present position does not make sense to you, no need to go on with the reading. Go ahead and put it in a playlist, come back to it towards the end of December. If at that point this present position does not make sense to you, this is definitely not your reading, okay? I do an outcome in my readings. Because I do the outcome, I am a psychic and a medium. I'm not like other tarot readers. So that's why I'm asking you to validate the reading. The outcome has nothing to do with you if you cannot take this present position. In my readings, please do not pick and choose what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. That is not how I read. Been doing this for 40 years. And either this is your reading or it's not, okay? And I'm totally cool with that. So should you be, because not every reading is going to be for you, even if you resonate with my readings. In the present position here, you know, Aries, your energy has really changed up. Even as I was pulling the cards, Spirit World brought me back the other readings that I've done for you this year, and you've been in a very, very kind of up and down internal situation with yourself, and in a lot of conflict, trying to make things right, but really not trying to get, not trying to get that, that's not what I mean. Trying to make things right, but things not really working out in the way that you want them to until right now. So here we have in the present position for money, career and finance, we have a loss of peace of mind, of personal freedom. Take caution and be aware of others' actions. A material loss. Make sure you're being honest with yourself, embracing secrets. So as I was pulling this card, what came to mind, the Spirit were bringing to me, is that you have not had peace of mind in the decisions you've been making to try and get to your peace of mind. You've had a very difficult time with feeling like, you know, an outsider in many ways, or being left out of things, or really just that, you know, the seclusion of what you're dealing with has been very, very difficult. And so there's a need of, to, even though for many of you, Spirit makes me feel like you're working from home for the most part, that part is okay for some of you, but this is where personal freedom is. If you're working from home, it's kind of like there's something going on within the home environment where it's kind of like, well, now my home is not my sanctuary because I spend all day here. And there's a lack of balance in your life. So, you know, even though you've needed the personal freedom to do kind of some of the things that you want, something in your home environment has become, or work environment or business environment where you're doing a lot of things from home, has made you come to terms with the fact that you need a change, whether that be in your job, career, business, and that's what's driving this money reading. So right here we see where you come to terms with the fact that enough is enough and that you just need to move forward with a change. And, you know, Aries, you're very, you're not an impulsive sign. So when you have to make a change, it does mean that many things have to close, many doors have to close for you in order for you to be motivated to make that change. But it shows here that you are finally putting everything to rest so you can go after your peace of mind. You can go after the kind of life that you want, the passion that you want to experience, and the kind of reigniting of your soul. I feel like, you know, for such a long time, there's been a dullness to what you are doing. And that could be, again, environmental, where you need to change your space, change your home, or need to move. or need to move job, or need to revamp what you're doing for money, career, and finance. So I do feel like change is definitely something in your present energy all the way to the end of December. I feel that before, for those of you that were a part of let's say a work environment or a business environment or business investors or whatever it is was your, thing to bring in money, it feels as if you just don't belong there. It just feels like, it wasn't fulfilling for you. The relationships are not cohesive for you, and you want something that is authentic, and that's what's driving your change. Here in the strength position, we have the Empress, new beginning, beautiful energy for you. We have the Page of Pentacles, another beautiful card in your strength position. And I've never gotten this energy for you in 2021, Aries. Like I said, Spirit brings back, I've done nearly more than 900 readings at this point on YouTube since September 2020, and that's besides my private readings, and I don't remember these readings. So when I tell you Spirit World is bringing back the readings, they're truly bringing back the readings. I wish I could remember 900 readings, but I can't. Anyway, so in the strength position, this beautiful energy that Spirit is making me feel we have not had in a long time for you, or ever in any of the readings that I've done for you. And here we have time to take action, give birth to your dreams. Creative projects will be successful, very successful. Abundance and prosperity. So you're doing something out of the ordinary here, but you're following your heart, you're following your dreams. It is something where, before you've had to be kind of very strong in order to cope with what you've been dealing with. And what I see here is that you're able to rest by making these changes. You're able to move forward in a direction that is meaningful and purposeful to you. Here we have scholarity, cheerful, dependable, mischievous. Time to get to work. An excellent opportunity presents itself. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. A new area of study. Spirit, can you bring forward the meaning of the Page of Pentacles for me? The Justice in reverse. I already know what the Ten of Swords is, but you can bring that forward too. Any other information about the Empress too in the strength position for Aries, please. Spirit makes me feel here that for many of you, you're in the creative endeavors, right? And for some of you, directly related to writing of any type, shape, or form. So you are involved in the writing industry in some way. And so many of you, this is what this represents. This represents not scholarship, meaning scholarly work. Maybe for some of you, like if you're researchers, but for others of you, it really means you're writers. For others of you, it means that that there's going to be balance brought into your life in regards to the things that you truly desire and things within your soul. So this back piece right here with the Spirit is telling me with the books. If you know anything about the Akashic records, about the lives that you've lived before, if you believe in that sort of thing, Spirit is telling me your soul is coming forward to express itself and to do what it intended to do in this lifetime. There's been much delay in you being able to express what's within your soul, and it looks like here you're now beginning to do that in the strength position. So that's a beautiful energy, and because you're now following what's within your soul, and for those of you that can take directly that you are in the writing industry of some shape or form, or maybe you want to write a book or publish or start a blog, but it is writing. It's different than social media. It's different than like getting up on YouTube, because that's visual, right? This is Spirit is making me feel there's a lot of you that this has to do with actual writing a book, publishing a book, reading articles, research, newspaper, magazines, that kind of thing, right? So that's what Spirit shows me here. For others of you, it does, that can't take that, and for those of you even that can, it has to do with the expression of your soul that you were born to experience. And so here in the Justice in the reverse, Spirit makes me feel here that what you've been dealing with is a lot of injustice, a lot of, you know, and for some of you, it really is not having confidence in what it is that you should be doing, doing things very alone, and not having the, I'm not talking about having family and friends, but I'm talking about intimacy. I'm talking about having the partnership where somebody propels you forward because they believe in you. It's one thing when family and friends, you know, mother, father, brother, sister, best friend propels you forward. You know, it's not that you don't look to them for support and understanding and clarity, but it is very different when you are alone, meaning that you're single and you do not have a partner that is intimately involved with your life, meaning that your lives are intertwined. So what's good for you is good for them. What's good for them is good for you. Conversely, what's bad for them is bad for you, right? Whatever they bring to your doorstep, as far as bad habits, they bring to your life. And as far as the good that they bring to your life, if they're doing things that are good, they bring it to your doorstep. So you have not had that in your life. For some of you that are single, you've been single for a long time. And it shows here that that's why things have been out of balance. You don't have somebody in your life propelling you forward in an intimate way to say, in an intimate partnership, to say, you know, listen, this is going to benefit the both of us. I need you to do this because not only do I believe in you, but it will make you happy and it will make our relationship better. And because there's that lack of accountability for those of you that are single, that's why it's taken so long to have this new beginning. But you've been under a lot of stress. You've been through a lot of things, Aries. And in the strength position, it shows here that those things are no longer going to affect you. It shows that in the strength position. The burdens that you've been carrying, the stress, the worry, the feeling isolated, you're done with that. In the challenge position, what I have here is the Four of Pentacles, which seems appropriate given the direction you're going in money, career, and finance. So what I have here is a Four of Pentacles, managing your resources wisely, extremes in how you give or receive money, time, or emotions, smart business decisions, seeing things as black or white, being charitable. And here this is clarified by the Eight of Cups. So in your challenge, this new beginning is going to be a challenge for you. This is what we see here, walking away from everything that you know, right? So for some of you, this is a completely fresh start. And it could be, again, you are actually moving. So you're moving into you may have lived where you've lived for a long time, or you thought you were going to live there for the rest of your life, or the job that you had, you thought you were going to stay there till you're retired. But this is movement. You are leaving things behind. It is not working for you anymore. And it hasn't been working for you. That's the thing. It hasn't been working for you. So you're quite guarded as you step forward. And that's the challenge. There's a little bit of nervousness and a little bit of anxiety in regards to, is this the right thing to do? And, well, you won't know if you don't try, do you, Aries? I mean, life is an adventure. You play it safe. What you're going to get is not much of an adventure. And if you take a risk, you don't know who you'll meet and you don't know what you'll find. And I think this may be the first time, Spirit, can you make it clear for me? Yes, they're confirming that. This is the first time I have ever, in all the time I've been reading on YouTube, For you, Aries, this is the first time in a money, career and finance reading I have ever pulled the Lovers for you in the outcome. And so here we have, I mean, an incredible outcome. If you're ready to go there, Aries, incredible outcome. Now, this is money, career and finance, right? So let me put into context something. I am just a tarot reader. Even though I'm a brilliant tarot reader, what I'm asking you to do is not take the advice of this tarot reading. This tarot reading is just meant to validate what you're already going through. It's not meant to give you advice. And I know it sounds like I'm giving you advice. This is just for entertainment purposes only. You are to make your own decisions based upon what you think is right for you. Having said that, in the outcome, we have the Lovers, which is just stunning. We have embrace true love and deep, intimate friendships. Make choices from the heart. Vibrant health or recovery from an illness. And here we have the World card to clarify that. It's a beautiful outcome, Aries. Take the leap of, it's not about taking a leap of faith. I do feel here that you, again, this is in motion. This makes me feel like from the beginning that your change is in motion. And whether that be career, job, business, and if you're going to change business, if you're already in business or you're going to start a business, I do feel that you're going to go about it with a lot of passion. I do feel here that there is union. If it has to do with business, then a couple of things. First, you're finally partnering up with people that you trust and that you like and that you care about, and you believe in what they're doing and they believe in you. And so there's that kind of business relationship. Then for others of you, you get into a different work environment where it's more harmonious. And for others of you, you actually go into this whole new complete stratosphere of whether you're moving job, turning your life around, starting a new business. And because you're feeling happier and more confident, what we have here is love coming into your life. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And I know this is not a love reading. For those of you already in a love relationship, ignore that bit. But you know, it doesn't mean that you're not going to have a stronger partnership in whatever you're doing, or that the relationship that you're in is not going to strengthen, because that's what this shows. And here we have the World. I mean, Aries, the world is at your feet. The world is your oyster, because you finally made the shift within your soul, within your physical life, to follow what's within your soul. And because of that, there's nothing but a good outcome. So it looks like, you know, like I said, there's nothing but a good outcome here. You've done the hardest part, which is you've made change. You've actually taken action to make the change, which has taken a lot of courage for you to do. But, you know, it's going to empower you. It's going to change you. It's going to bring in a new experience for you. It's going to deliver some of the things that you've always wanted in your life. And so the world is at your feet. It's yours to be had, Aries. Hope this reading was helpful. You take care, and I'll speak to you soon.